Architecture, Performance and Energy Consideration. Mohammed Atiquzzaman, who is a senior member of IEEE, obtained his Master's and PhD in Electrical Engineering and Electronics from the University of Manchester, UK in 84 and 87 respectively. He currently holds the Edith J. Gellert Presidential Professorship in the IEEE High Performance Switching and Routing Symposium 2003 and 2011. Several IEEE Globecom and ICC Symposium 2012, 2011 and 2010, 2009, Next Generation Data Networks Conferences 2001, 2002, 2003. He was the panelist of co-chair of Infocom's 2005 and has been in the program of committee of many conferences such as Infocom, Globecom, ICCCN, Local Computer Networks, and serves on the review panel at the National Science Foundation. He is the current Vice Chair of IEEE Communication Society Technical Committee on Communication Switching and Routing. Centers effort in the area of advanced communications, air traffic management, fiber optic signal distribution for aeronautical communications project. He is the co-author of the book Performance of TCP on the IP over ATM networks and has over 250 referred publications, most of which can be accessed at www.cswoe.edu/ATI. His current research in networking and optical communications. His research has been funded by the National Science Foundation, NSF, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, and USDA. Architecture, Performance and Energy Consideration. Yes, welcome Professor Mohammed Atiquzzaman. Now may I request you to deliver your keynote speech.
So let me share the desktop. Can you see my desktop?
Wait, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Go to class sign.
Yeah, I think I shared it. It's sharing. It says sharing.
Share screens,
Yeah, it is sharing.
but not shared yet. So
Let me stop and try it.
yeah, yes.
You got it?
Okay.
Let me try once again.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it okay this time?
Yes.
Yeah. Just wait a bit.
What if it is coming?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
It's all right.
Wait, can you hear?
Yeah. Okay. You can start.
Okay. If you hear me, just let me know, or sitting in the front and wave please hand.
Time to time, elaborate.
Okay, so presentations about the work we have been doing as about mobility management and networks in space. So what happens in typical? Can you see my screen?
Okay.
Okay. You can see my slides spinning, right?
Yes.
Okay, very. Let me illustrate what happened. The satellite, satellite, and these are no Earth orbits. Right? So when these satellites actually move, they create this. For example, in particular, there is a connection from satellite to the ground station, and by the way, the connection is via the satellite. So in this case, satellite has to be handed out from ground station to ground station. So that's what happens in this case. And this is called inter-satellite handout. The reason I'm telling you this is basically we're trying to connect all the grand satellites up in the sky with connect in the ground so that I think directly the satellites. These satellites are moving around, so you have to always keep connecting them. So that is the challenge we are trying to run. Okay, we are using is that this person who is thinking start a connection with the satellite so that he can get an internet connection to the Earth. And since he is in a remote place, the connection actually from the satellite. Since these satellites are moving around, the satellite goes over, and then a new satellite comes in. So the connection the person has with the satellite needs to be reconnected, re-established. There's a new satellite on the is for the challenge to make previous for the challenge. So in this case, the satellite has a computer on it and computer to have let me press. Can you see my animations when I'm in this?
Yes, yes.
Very good. So, particularly, then the person who actually sets it to look data. So, the person signed with downloading the satellite. In the satellite, and goes away. He has to the station. So what I'm trying to explain in all this is whenever you pick up ground to space, you connect. These satellites are moving. You have to just keep on connecting because the are moving and you have to get new items always whenever is connect a different station. So is the is of this to connect the satellite to internet. What happens when there is domain? Is a protocol called IP, which is used for establishing connection. So if there is a point post or if there is no slump to be like mobile, they want to connect with laptop. The laptop has a home network where the home network over. This protocol called mobile IP is used to maintain a continuous connection. So what happens in this particular case is the constant sending data to the file phone is still sending data to the same home network, but the home network is forwarding the data to a foreign agent, which means a router in the foreign network. And route agent is forwarding the data to the home. So that's how mobile phone and continuous connection. So this is the collector which is connected to as a home to or telling but how it has a number of problems that it needs internet infrastructure, which means you need to have the foreign agent and the home agent. So if you just want to do mobile ID in the normal internet infrastructure, you can't do it. You have to have special facilities to do it. Other thing is while handing off, there's a lot of latency and packet loss when it moves from one network to another network. Also, the path is inefficient because the packet comes from the correspondent node to home network, and from there it is rerouted to the foreign, so the home delay path efficient. And then there are some problems with the networks because you can keep it and steady while actually moving and in a path. mobile IP. So we proposed that we are going to develop a protocol called Sigma, which will be very narrow and it is applicable for both and is motivation for this was NASA had a lot of projects which are considering IP or use of IP in the space, and they were actually testing OpenIP. And these are some of the projects which NASA is involved in for using Internet Protocol. Mobile IP, which they are testing, also plays a major role in various NASA-related projects. So these are some of the projects. They need mobile IP. So we wanted to develop it, which is for this handout, and what our objective was. So the basic concept of Sigma is very simple. And for a network, so we are moving to home. For a network, before we move, we actually establish a new connection to the corresponding node for a network. Then when we actually move into the foreign network, we quickly disconnect the old connection. That way, we can maintain a continuous connectivity and a seamless handoff. So in this, this lab set, this file device of this taking is where they click. And this is the computer which I thought is using. So we actually implemented this protocol called Sigma on a satellite hardware. And satellite, this is satellite hardware which is resident on the satellite to a company called SSTM. It's not better. This is a company called using a transport layer protocol called transmission protocol. As TCP and UDP are very suitable for the stuff trying to do. HTTP is a standard transport protocol which the model living some, and it's an IPF standard. RFC 296, anyone can use protocol. So, it or how learning has so sign is the whole data like using the protocol. So it's doing an EICT or some transfer, and instead of 10 new IP threads, the new name which is on it's good. And then when the satellite move, connect to the new the page to the station, so then satellite move out of each of the third ground state. We simply discuss with that the location manager satellite actually tells the location that the new address which is on ground station is in the satellite moved from third station to the second ground station. It has the new address and is stored the topic and wants to check out satellite. Those finds out what is the satellite. So that's the standard thing also that the mobile, as you are walking around, right, as you are moving, there is a location register where it's continuously up which tower it's connected to. So this is a location one. And when it is completely out, based on first test, it disconnects. And the communication actually goes for this. We actually expected this on the number of different technologies. And here is the sort of scenario that evolved. Wireless LAN outside the network and like the network telecom cell phone, that is a cellular network, and here you have we're using the strength. And then there is a satellite network that won't come when it's cellular before. Mountains and deserts and oceans, there's no cellular network, so you can insert network. So using these three networks, you actually have a complete coverage. The challenge is to seamlessly hand out between these technologies as you move from inside the building to outside the building. So if you move from inside the building to outside the building, you should hand off seamlessly to, for example, a telecom. When you are out of the range of telecom, for example, telecom is not coverage. If you move out of the coverage of this the telecom, they will quickly hand off the satellite network because satellite network has full coverage. So that was what it which will experiment so that what actually suddenly keeps on moving continuously hands up between all these different technologies, which you do it nowadays. So this is the setup in order to show what actually works with different heterogeneous technologies. So this is called what it does. Let me second. Can you hear and see my video properly?
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. So we had experimental test which was state of type and we were basically testing one just shoot out. We were handing out from one real gun using this protocol, and we tested the performance of our protocol with mobile key protocol. Experimental setup, and then we actually implement this on the standard hardware. But this is just the going in the lab. And so this is the result in Sigma, and you can see this is the output, with how much data we're receiving, and we're filling amount of data, the first network. The red zone actually shows the time to play. Red and during the after that again, the interesting thing is when the end of took place was you could not actually distinguish the end of place, so that it was similar. This was our protocol. Let me tell you that these fluctuations are not playing. So these fluctuations are not to do with hammer. These are normal fluctuations. And over to the mobile PPE. This is the industry standard mobile PPE. And this was the throughput in the first. And as you can see, when the handoff was taking place, this red spot actually dropped to 0. And it started by 8 when second network. So during this time, there was no connection. That was the main problem with mobile IP. If I go back forward slide, see that during the handoff, our connection was absolutely clear. There was no that was the very important demonstration of our scheme called Sigma. So this is spot. Yes, you have a lamp we around with. Now that is the network which is moving. And networks have on a pin, for example, in a plane, lot of laptops and bound and red on board, or you can have a network in a bus, or you can have network in ambulance, or fuel services, you can have a network in helicopter. So this network means there is a network is moving. So this is a big display. Whether you move, just look at it is moving. But here we're talking the whole network actually Wi-Fi is moving. So the network state moves. The whole network the internet. That is the challenge, and it's called 450. That network is actually open. Requires a challenge. you connect the mobile device individually. So what is typically done is have a network and you connect to the network and you're not responsible for connecting to the satellite or you're not responsible for handle. You simply connect it. And the network onboard actually ends off from one side to another side. So that is the thing. And then so here's the example of a network. So we have a file, and we have a computer which is connected to the network, and there's a mobile router. So this network is going to move because it is connected to an access point, which is satellite, and ping. So in this mobile network, so it could be played, and this could be a device on the cockpit, connected to the mobile router on board the, and the person could actually and connect to the router. Okay, first, long the network can actually move into the plane and get connected to the mobile router which is on the plane. And then this whole plane start moving all devices of the network. And this mobile router is responsible for handing off from point 1 to point 2. That is the challenge of the whole network is now. So these individual devices, this thing to say that the individual devices aren't anymore. It's ground handing out. So we took a stigma and that thing for network mobility because it's the protocol can handle the top of a network. So one of this because you apply this to satellite there are many devices and all devices to connect fully to the ground. What you typically do is connect all the devices on the upper line and then the mobile router on the satellite and the ground station. We develop this mobility of the network. And I'm going to skip all the details of this whole architect, but basically it's the same control that mobile network, this could be a satellite actually. This whole thing moved from one ground station to another. That way you can think of this diagram. And it was the same protocol, same approach. The mobile router established a new connection with the ground station and then it disconnects the old one where it has moved into the coverage of the new ground station. So this is a quick comparison between the PHP. This is industry standard for handling of network, and this is the we developed in our corporate NASA to hand off a whole network between ground stations. And as you can see, the signaling, these are some of the criteria to look at design network protocol. Like signaling, in our case it was higher, which is good, but the thing was with all thing about and the packet loss was very that in a network protocol. Deployment, you don't really deploy the in you are using the standard industry standard structure to and both of them are useful to put for work. So comments this could be used for a so let me think I have 2 minutes probably getting time. It could say the no bit, which is industry standard, has a lot of thing for mobility. Our protocol Sigma for the network is based on it and mobility. It is very successful in terms of efficiency implementation. Our capsule is optimal grammar. It has very low cost. It has almost zero latency. All these this can be protected. Also don't say what about risk of discuss but I must thank the organizers, the company, for research work with you all, and I must acknowledge also a lot of people who actually have contributed to the project. I think that only few key people. There are a lot of other people who have been working with us. And here, actually, you can see some student from Bangladesh also. He is assistant professor at Kuwait now. He's at UCD. He's at California. So those are some of the students of Bangladesh. He's the tech leader from the and he tackled Ireland also from this project. Our work has been up toward the opinion and conferences. Just our website. All the and we put in publicity as well. We publicize whatever we do instead of keeping a secret or some of our media coverage. Thank you everyone for the time. Have any questions? Sir, again, I apologize that I could not be there physically.
Thank you very much. Again, thank you. You have done a great job because we know that you came Bangladesh, but due to unrest of political situation of Bangladesh, it has not been possible to receive you in Kuna. However, you have done a great job. Thank you again. Now, I would like to go in a session.
So you switch on the mobile phone like that. We are a bit in a thread. So, what is your suggestion? And to use mobile phone or communication set from the user point of view, in the aircraft. And second question is that, sir, in the space-based station, the performance. Sir, can you catch my question, sir?
Actually, it's slightly hard for me to understand because I'm getting your voice through the microphone and then again from your loudspeakers, I think, because your microphone is connected.
The next of the question is, in aircraft, if you like to use the mobile phone or personal communication set, what should be the mode of operandi and how these companies, the aircraft companies, can be they can be told that this is not harmful to the aircraft. Update two satellites together for handoffing. You told that the hand of action from the ground station, if you update the performance is not better. But if you update two satellites together, what is the action, sir? I'd like to know. Thank you, sir.
Now I can hear you very well. Let me answer the first question. If you are on an airplane and you have a mobile phone and you want to connect to the internet, basically you need to have a mobile router on the plane. That's exactly what I was actually describing. And the mobile router will have a Wi-Fi, so you connect your phone or a Wi-Fi router. But it has the ability to hand off between satellites, so that is a special router. Normal routers can't hand off. Normal routers are just sitting in one place. So, to answer your question, there will be, and that is actually going to happen. That's actually happening. There are some flights where you have Wi-Fi coverage, and you can connect to the mobile router.
So, next question, please.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, for your good presentation, sir, we are delighted about your presentation. My question is ground-based. You are talking about the space-based mobile router, but in case of ground-based, how we can use the mobile router system?
It's a very good question. In fact, if you are going to use the mobile router on the ground, let's say you want to install it on a bus or on a train or on a vehicle, then it's much easier because the routers on space, There are certain constraints like power constraints. There is not enough power there, number one. Number two, they have to be tolerant to radiation. So they have to be radiation hard. In a bus or in a train, it's much easier because you don't need all those. There is a lot of power in a bus to power the router. And you don't radiation hardening. You don't need that.
No.
A lot of stuff you need when you are implementing a ground is a lot of people are going to use it. And you have to have a lot of strong security issues. Because when you are implementing a space, there's only the space agent people who are going to use it. So security is not a big issue. But when you are on the ground, security has to be a big issue because people will be trying to hack it. So that is one big thing. The second big thing is it has to be tolerant to moisture, to the earth climate, all these things it has to be tolerant to. But the routers which you get nowadays, they're all tolerant to that. So to summarize, to answer your question, actually implementing on the ground is much easier than implementing in the space. Did I answer the question?
Thank you. Right. So any question, please?
No question.
No question? They're very happy. Okay. Professor Atiquzzaman from USA has given a good presentation on mobile networks, architecture, performance, and energy considerations. Especially has illustrated the applications of networks in the motion has been illustrated for both terrestrial and space environment. And he has done a good job. Let us give a big clap for him. Professor Atiquzzaman, thank you very much.
If you have any question, you can email me or whatever. We can do a Skype even nowadays. Skype work perfect. Thank you very much all for coming.
So from USA, Professor Jagedar Khan also give another presentation. So people are waiting for that. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.